What's up, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about the Logan Paul, Jake Paul, KSI, Deji boxing match. So probably about a weekish ago, I'm gonna say like probably 2 to 3 weeks ago, a boxing match between Logan Paul and KSI went down, and there was also a boxing match between Jake Paul and Deji that went down. Now Deji and KSI are brothers, and Logan and Jake are brothers. You probably already know all of this if you go on YouTube and if you watch Drama Alert, or if you subscribe to Jake, Logan, Deji, or KSI, you would probably know all of this, so I recommend skipping it. So a while back they ended up fighting. It was August 25th. I did a vlog on the day, actually, the day of the fight, and I ended my vlog before, because basically I was out, and so I got home, the vlog was already over, and basically my reaction was extremely big, and I wish you could have seen it. It was so funny. So basically the whole story leading up to this was that KSI, he won a boxing match with Joe Weller, which is another YouTuber, and he called out any of the Pauls or whatever. And so when he called out the Pauls, they tried to throw their father into the mix. Yeah, weird scenario, weird. It's as weird as it is for you as it is for me. So they tried to throw their father at the problem, but that didn't really work. So Logan and Jake were both like, okay, we'll fight, blah, blah, blah. So that's how the fight can be. My thoughts on the fight were that it was extremely, extremely intense. It was extremely, extremely good. And I also thought that in the Logan Paul versus KSI, because Jake and Deji fought first, and then it was Logan Paul and KSI. Now, between Jake and Deji, I felt like Deji would have possibly won, and he basically kind of did, but like the only reason why he didn't is because he ran out of stamina. See, the thing about it is, Jake, even though I cannot stand Jake, I'm gonna keep it 100, I do not like Jake at all. I just don't like Jake at all. Like, don't ask me if I'm a Jake Pauler. None of it, because I cannot stand it. But this is an unbiased place, so I'm not going to show my feelings on camera. Anyway, Jake won, but he would have probably not won if it wasn't for the fact that Deji ran out of stamina very easily. So basically they were fighting, and Jake kind of hauled in when he seen that Deji was kind of sort of slowing up. But the thing about it is that Jake and Deji trained a lot for this. They posted videos of themselves training or whatever. They posted videos of themselves doing things, training for the boxing match, talking all smack. There's also a video, probably like a week before the boxing match, of Jake slapping Deji because Deji showed up at Jake's gym. Like, there was a whole lot of stuff that went down, and they were both training a lot for this. But I'm gonna tell you, I think that Deji should have won, and I think he would have won if it wasn't for the fact that he should have worked a lot more on his stamina when he was like training or whatever to get ready for the boxing match. I think he should have worked a lot more on his stamina and less on his muscles, because he had that under control. I mean, the first round he punched him so hard, he started bleeding everywhere. So I think that he had all of that under control. It was the fact that he ran out of stamina so fast. And Jake, he basically could just hold his own longer than Deji. So that was basically it. That's the reason why he won. It was not because it was someone who's stronger. It's not because Deji is like weaker than Jake. It's because Jake's stamina is like 10 times Deji's, and that's probably why Jake won. So that's my unbiased opinion. For Logan and for KSI, I feel like, and I don't know, some of you may agree with me, some of you may not, but I feel like KSI kind of sort of got robbed of his belt. When I first watched the fight, I enjoyed it a lot, and I thought that both of them kind of got equal shots on each other. But then I watched it again, and I thought that, they went a long time, and you could tell Logan was kind of slowing up. If they would have went a little longer, you could tell that probably KSI would have ended up beating the freak out of Logan, because Logan's stamina was really messed up. And so you could tell Logan was like kind of falling all over the place and getting them hook shots while he was falling. He was getting those shots. But KSI, you know, when they pulled each other, like when they went back to their sides, their corners to, you know, come back for another round, you could tell KSI was like, let's do this thing, let's do this thing. He was like on it. He had the energy, and that's something that Logan didn't have. So basically I'm saying that if they were to go longer than they did, I feel like KSI would have won. But I don't know. I mean, I just feel like KSI would have won, and I feel like KSI was robbed of his belt. And I mean, calling it a draw, I feel like that was the most framed thing that they could possibly have done. It annoyed me deep into my core. And I know I'm not supposed to get emotional in these things because I know that there's stuff that goes on camera. You don't know what can be behind the scenes. It's all be framed. KSI and Logan could be best buds. Deji and Jake could be best buds. But the thing about it is, I was so annoyed because you had people paid all of their money. There was millions of dollars put into this. They broke records. I mean, it was extremely huge, and then you tell us that's a draw. Like, everybody wanted to see who would win, Logan or KSI, Logan or KSI, whose career was gonna be destroyed, who was gonna go home a loser, who's gonna go home with that mark of terribleness. Both of them made diss tracks against each other. You know, everything is on point with KSI, and then Logan, I forgot what his was called because I really don't watch Logan that much. So, but they both made diss tracks against each other. It was like pumping up. They were talking smack. They had everything under control. It was like perfectly ready for whoever to win, whoever to lose. But then you kind of sort of tell us that it's a draw. Like, we got to spend more money on it. We got to spend millions of more money on this so that we can maybe see a draw, maybe not see a draw again. Like, it feels like it's drawn out. Everybody's been waiting for so long for this fight, only for you to tell us that it's not gonna go down. I mean, I was disappointed, and I'm so happy that I did not spend my money on it, because if I would have been the most angry person in the whole entire world. But that is just my thoughts and opinions on the fight. If you have something different, please tell me in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment who you think should have won. Comment who you were rooting for. Apologies for this backdrop right here. I am actually filming with my phone on my tripod stand or whatever, but I'm excited because I recently just got a new camera and I'm gonna switch it out. It's my first camera. I'm excited, but I recently just got a camera and I need to buy a SD card. I forgot to, and so I need to buy a SD card for it and a bunch of other stuff. But I'm also excited because the filming room that I have been working on for a little bit of time, it's in the basement, and you know, I've been clearing up the basement that I've been working on or whatever to get a filming room down there, because filming in my room is not very comfortable to have all this equipment in my room. So I wanted to move it to a place bigger, so I decided to move it to the basement. So I think it'll probably be like 3 more times when you see me sitting on my bed with the backdrop of my bed before I switch out into the basement. I'm super excited. I'm extremely excited. We're gonna start from the bottom and then we'll be at the top. If you like this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe. I think I just said that before. Comment, like, subscribe, show me who you were rooting for, tell me who you were rooting for. If you didn't like what I said, comment it down below. If you did, comment it down below. If you agree with me, just comment it down below. Subscribe, push that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload this video. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I love you guys. Peace out. Oh, my Indian summer, take me away.